Piece by piece, Brics was building a multipolar world. Now, that has paid off for Russia, one of the founding members, as its partners have rejected or refused to sign the Ukraine peace communique at the Ukraine Peace Summit in Switzerland. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa, bringing you the latest. Now, this Ukraine Peace Summit might have been all about the Ukraine peace, but one manifesto that was unintended that came out is that the BRICS alliance, for the first time, a powerful alliance that has refused to sign the one-sided peace communique, the Ukraine peace communique, in support of Russia, or saying that Russia must be part of this peace communique, and Russia's also points for peace or demands needs to be attended. Now, I'm going to tell you in this video now how many countries have attended, how many national leaders, which are the BRICS members which participated, which were abstained, which countries has ditched it, which has boldly refused the peace communique, which African countries were part of this. These are the things we are going to reveal to you in this video. This is really historical. This is an intended result of this Ukraine Peace Summit. It has shown how much the BRIC Alliance has got so much confidence in itself, and for the first time expressed in one voice, supporting each other. Now, the countries totally in this, first of all, this peace meeting of it's called, the name by itself reveals something. It says a Ukraine Peace Summit. That means it only has the Kiev's peace demand, or the Kiev peace requirements without Russia. But the war has been what? Ukraine-Russia war. So to make peace, it takes two. So you cannot just bring one side and force the countries to sign the one-sided peace communique. Okay, I mean, these are not boys. I mean, it used to be, yes, the UN is, by the way, because they have familiarized, and they have they're accustomed how they have been guiding the United Nations, and doing whatever the US and the West wants it to do. Now they thought that they can do this. This cannot happen anymore. The multipolar world is gaining a momentum. So now 92 countries have participated in total. In terms of representatives, more than 100, including the international community, the international organizations that have taken part in addition to the 92 countries. Now, out of these, 57 countries are represented by their leaders, their presidents or prime ministers. Now, when we come to BRICS, which have ditched it, which have boldly said no, and which have said, abstained. These are the things really I am interested to tell you. Now, Russia and China, so two of the BRICS founding members, have ditched it. They were not part of this Ukraine peace summit. Now, the countries that have the BRICS members that have rejected boldly the peace communique is the rest of the three. There are 5 founders, right? So there's China, Russia, who have ditched it. Then we have South Africa, India, and Brazil. Then they have said boldly, no, it's a one-sided, so we will not sign this. Then who have abstained from this? You have United Arab Emirates, the new joinee of the group. You have Saudi Arabia, and you have Mexico, Indonesia, Colombia, Armenia, Bahrain, Libya, and Thailand. These are the countries out of, there are 12 countries who have said no. 3 of them by saying boldly no, and 9 of them by abstaining, meaning by not taking part. They were just absent from it. So this is really very, very historical for Brics Alliance. Now, United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia are the new members who have joined, and from the new joined, we also miss Ethiopia, Egypt, and Iran, but they didn't take part in this summit. So, but the rest, what is interesting is that the rest, like for example, Mexico, Indonesia, Colombia, Armenia, Libya, Thailand, Bahrain, all of them have shown their interest. They have expressed their interest to join Brics. There are so far around between 45 and 50 countries who are expected, at least they have expressed their interests to join Brics in the next 16th summit of Brics, which will take place in Russia. By the way, Russia is the chairperson of this year of Brics. So really, they have shown. Now, I want to also to reveal the African countries that have taken part in this Ukraine Peace Summit. I mean, the names, it will not surprise us. You have Kenya, Ghana, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Comoros, Gambia, Rwanda, Sao Tome and Principe, and Somalia, the non-permanent Security Council joiner of for the year 2025 and 2 years onward. So, of course, all the names, these are the countries that are, that have strong alliance with the West. So it's not really a surprise. Now, what are the peace communiques? What are those points that have been pointed out, or that have been, proposed by the Kiev, and the main part also what is proposed by Russia? Let me just go and read that to you. Now, the main thing for Ukraine is that, of course, the territorial should be, their territory needs to be where it was. That is the main thing. What is expressed from from President Zelensky. Now, speaking at a press conference at the end of the summit, Zelensky said that Ukraine was ready to begin negotiation with Russia tomorrow if Moscow respected Ukraine's territorial integrity. Yes, that's what he said. And so he went on to say Russia's presence now, and another peace summit is expected where, Russia will attend. They expect, but we don't know. It just says in the next months. Anyway, now Zelensky went ahead and he said this: Russia's presence at a second peace summit, which could take place in the coming months, would show Moscow wants peace and has decided to end the war. Now, in quotation, this is what he said: whether Russia wants it or whether the world community forces its hand is not important to us. The result is important to us. That is the end of this war, Zelensky said. For sure, Ukraine has suffered, both Russia and Ukraine and the world has suffered from this war, and peace is important. But of course, to make a peace, it takes two. You cannot just continue to weaponize one side, and then you condemn and sanction the other side, and you expect peace, and you alienate the other side. That doesn't work. You have to bring both parties to the table. Also, Russia, just a night before this Ukraine peace summit started, it has proposed its own peace plan, which includes the withdrawal of all Ukrainian troops from the entirety of Ukraine's Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson regions. From all this, they want the withdrawal of the Ukrainian troops. And despite the fact that Russia does not have full control over any of these territories, that Russia is asking this. So on the Zelensky is also talking about territorial integrity. So whether the two countries will meet at some point, we don't know. But what we know is in the proposed peace communique of the Ukraine side, only the Brics alliance, I mean, with no exception, have refused it. Two of them, I want to be more clear on this one and emphasize. Two of them have ditched it. Russia itself and China did not even attend. And then the other three founders, South Africa, India, and Brazil, have said no. And then the new joiners, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, were the one who abstained. The others are Mexico, Indonesia. These are the aspiring Brics joiners or who wants to join Brics. Indonesia, Colombia, Armenia, Bahrain, Libya, and Thailand. It's really an interesting development. Even the Colombian President Gustavo, went ahead and he said this. He criticized. There was, now this is what he said. The so-called Switzerland Peace Conference, in quotation marks, is basically an alignment for war. And we do not agree with that. That's what the Colombian President Gustavo Petro said. Yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this Brics alliance? Really, it truly manifested the alliance of this group, namely Brics, and it has shown for the first time they have spoken in one voice. Now, this will mean for many other UN Security Council colleagues that there will be now no unipolar world where the US, where the West, led by the US, dictates the international organization. So yeah, let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this move by Brics, an intended result from the Ukraine Peace Summit that manifested the powerful Brics alliance. That was it for now. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.